Sword Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Sword Rider, Sword Rider.
Hello, welcome to the 5th instalment of my Lost for 30 Years series. And today I'm going to concentrate on the knockoff Transformers that I managed to find when I was sorting through my mum's storage room. But before I get into that, there's a couple of miscellaneous items that I want to talk through. Some have stories attached to them, some are just finds. I found this. It's a mask. I think it's called Vampire, I believe. It's in a bad way. The only masked vehicle I remember having as a kid, I did have a Matt Tracker figure, which I've actually found, and a Miles Mayhem figure, which I found as well. I don't think this is the guy that actually goes with this. I don't believe so anyway. I think he should have a mohawk, and he's definitely got a basin cut. This is a really, really knackered toy. Really worn out. It's got a lot of broken pieces on it and everything like that. But nevertheless, this has got a story attached to it, and it's a story that I don't physically remember, but it's a story my dad told me about a lot of times. When I was a kid and really got into Transformers, I really wanted Ultra Magnus. And my dad used to tell a story about when there was a shop in Warsaw, I believe, and I had a choice between this thing and Ultra Magnus, and I chose this. And it was years later I finally got my Ultra Magnus. So in a way, I've been really wanting to find this thing, and I've picked up a few mass things recently, and I need to get back into collecting them, to be honest with you, because they are wicked toys. I really do want a Rhino. But yeah, so I've got Vampire. I believe it's called Vampire anyway. I'm terrible with names lately. Okay, what else have I got? So I found this piece in one of the boxes. I remember having it. I remember playing with it, and I remember it being I remember it. My dad telling me it was a pre-Transformers toy, and it is Takara Cosmo Roller. Basically, this is a Diaclone piece, I believe. Tracks have long since deteriorated. Missiles are missing, and it's quite faded. The blue's really faded. Also, the port that holds the antenna in is broken. I'm using some of the putty called the green stuff to try and build that back up, so I can basically just have that back in there. It's not going to look perfect, but at least the antenna the satellite dish will hold. You press this button and the base opens up. You can put a little Diaclone figure in there, and that should shoot out. And you get a little car. Really cool thing. Happy I found it. Didn't think I would find it. Didn't think I'd find the little car. Didn't think I'd find the antenna. It's in a bad way. It's worn, it's tired, it's old. But that's what I like. I like the fact that this is something that I played with as a child, and played with my G1 Optimus Prime and all the other Transformers toys. So that's where it's going to sit. It's going to sit in my G1 collection. Once I've touched up a little bit of the back, maybe try and put some new tyres on it, clean it up a little bit, maybe re-chrome it. It won't be perfect, but I think it'll look really, really nice next to some of the G1 guys. So there we go. We've got Takara Cosmo Roller. So now for the KOs. Let's start off with probably the most KO type of Transformer ever. We've got an oversized jump starter with an Optimus Prime head. Legs are really, really loose. I think actually the screws have loosened that much. They're just, yeah, he's not in a good way. Transformation same as the jump starters. I think there's a bit of different moulding at the front from Topspin. But yeah, an oversized jump starter. So we got him. Put him over there. We have another oversized jump starter. This guy is missing his like jet cockpit. Got damaged over the years. Although he is in a bit better condition, he is a bit tighter. So we've got another one then. Again with the Optimus Prime head, which is a little bit weird. We have now this guy. I've got some more of these in storage up the loft. And I actually really like this figure, to be honest with you. This was my Razor Claw when I was a kid. can see it there. It's a lion. It's got cannons like Laser Car kind of has on his arms. Transformation simple. You pull the legs down, you flip the feet out, and I have to say this is quite tight still. It's not in a bad way at all. His hands are the same as the beast paws, but you know, it's not a bad looking little guy. Pretty cool. Cool little figure. Okay, what else have we got in here? We have Powertrons. Don't know what that is. It was from Ertl, Japan. For the USA market, apparently. Now this thing, what should happen is you press this button here, it only works. Basically, it pops up and you go, "Oh, help me now!" That kind of, yeah. What a weird thing. Cool though. Cool, just rather weird. Yeah. We have this guy who transforms into a double-ended pen. Weird thing. Really well made though. I don't know what the manufacturer mark is on it. Pat P Taiwan, so it is a knockoff, but yeah, this little guy's pretty cool. And I have to say, these are really well made as well. Most of these are really well made. We've got this thing. I think this is probably a GoBot. Don't know what it was for. That bit comes over and there's some bubbly like cannons. I don't know if it was literally just for making bubbles, maybe. I don't know. Weird. We have in here. This guy. This guy's lost his tyres, but we've got a car knockoff transformer. Legs fold down like so. Arms pull out. Chest plate comes down. And again, pretty cool little thing for a knockoff. Right, we have this funny coloured train. It's almost like oil spill colour. It's got a pullback part in it, a little engine which is detachable. And to transform him, you literally shift a few bits about. And yeah, knockoff train bot. We also have, I have no idea what this thing is. It doesn't transform, but some kind of droid. It might actually quite look cool in a Star Wars scene in the background, maybe. Remove the sticker. That might look quite cool. What else do we have? Oh, we have some knockoff, like Micromaster style. Now, I don't think these are actually, I think these are all original designs. So you've got the Digger guy. You've got Crane. Changes into that guy there. And then here we also have, I've just spotted it, a fire engine that has the single longest legs and shortest arm combination I've ever seen in a robot. But nevertheless, this is still quite cool. I have to say that they are quite well made, considering the age. We have an elephant, and this guy transforms into this fella. Really weird pot-bellied elephant man. Bit bizarre. We have another like car kind of thing. Polyports, made in Hong Kong, 1985. This guy just literally stands up like that. Head pops out. Doesn't want to hold up. And it's a stand up. Yeah, very, very retro. We have now. If you thought the fire engine had long legs, this was the guy I actually thought I was talking about. Just look at those legs. Look at those thighs. It's like the Micromaster version of Wasp Shot. It's so tall, it's crazy. Cool though. I might as well cover some of the Transformer bits I found in there. I found this Micromaster base in there, and attached to it randomly is one of Blades' rockets. Right, these things are He-Man, or Master of the Universe, Meatorbs. So, for you who don't know what Meatorbs are, they're animals or creatures that turn into eggs. So we've got like a dinosaur one, we've got an elephant one, we've got a crocodile one, we have like a tiger one, and I think that's meant to be a gorilla. So they're pretty cool. I'm not really into my Master of the Universe, but it's still quite cool to have. I found another oversized knockoff Micromaster. This guy's pretty cool, actually. Really cool. Just needs tightening up a little bit, but he feels really solid, almost like a real Micromaster. So that's quite cool. I did find a lot of Transformer pieces. I found a Bumblebee, missing an arm. I found one of the Action Masters backpacks complete, which is pretty cool. I found the gun barrel to my spare Megatron, which was the Megatron I played with as a child. I found Jetfire's backpack, which I'm really happy about. If anyone knows what this part's for, give us a shout in the comments, because I'm not sure. For a split second I thought it was something to do with Vortex, because it's that kind of plastic, but not a clue what it is. Some more Action Master weapons from Optimus Prime. Wheeljack parts, some Prowl shoulder missiles. So I found all those pieces, and that's really it for the knockoff bots. But there is one more I want to talk about. So I say one more, but I actually meant three. I found another knockoff. So this is a little beetle with skis on the top, or surfboards, and it does transform, and it's a really, really nice little knockoff. It transforms into, I have no idea what this is called, by the way. Transforms into this little fella. How nice is that? Such a cool little thing. And he's going to stay on display at some point. I'm going to have a little bit of a miscellaneous shelf, and he's going to stay out. Also, I found this guy. So it's a Robotech miniature SDF-1 Fortress. Don't ever remember playing with it, but he's near enough complete. One of the things just keep popping off, but yeah, quite a cool thing. Rockety legs, in good condition. Quite a cool thing to have, especially with the box. So he might go on the miscellaneous shelf I was just talking about. So the last thing I want to talk about is something that actually I got a bit emotional about when I saw it, and yeah, so my granddad used to do a lot for me. He used to take me places, pick me up from school. Even in my early years of work, he used to pick me up when I was doing a later shift and all that. He was always there for me, and probably one of the greatest influences in my life, even though I regret I never told him that. And 5 years ago now, he passed away. That's really sad. And me being the strong one of the group and everything like that, of the family, I always have to be the one to stay strong. And to be honest with you, I don't think I even grieved. And I haven't got a lot of his stuff. I haven't got anything of his. But I have got this one memory of him walking in, and one day, and he'd been to some charity shop or something like that when I was a kid. When I was a real small kid, when I was just getting into Transformers. And he handed me this. It's the Winch Robo Toyota. And I really wanted to find it. I really hoped I still had it at my mum's, because this is something that means so much, because I haven't got much of his stuff. I've got lots of great memories with him, but nothing I can actually hold in my hand that he passed to me. And this is that thing now. So doesn't work anymore. The winch doesn't work. It's a really cool robot car. I need to have a look and try and clean up the battery pack because I might be able to get it working. The top's yellowed. It does transform. So you open up this bonnet part here, move the legs down, feet forward, arms move out, and it becomes this big guy. It's beautiful. It's cheesy, it's 80s, it's simple, and it means probably more than every single Masterpiece figure or anything else in my collection. There are a few toys that really hold dear memories with me. G2 Superior, G1 Devastator, Power Master Optimus Prime, G1 Bruticus, to name but a few, have some great memories attached to them. And this is up there with them. Yeah, so I'm so happy I've got this back, and this one I'll be going in storage. This is going to stand right on my desk and look over me. So yeah, as you can see, even in the 80s we had KOs. It's just maybe they were a little bit better made than the Balmore ones of today. It's amazing to see all this stuff, and thanks for all the great feedback that you've been giving me on these videos. They are coming to an end now. I need to do GoBots and I need to do G.I. Joes, and then that's the majority of my haul that I found. But thanks a lot for watching. I've been Zork Rider. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you again soon.